Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, and welcome back to Hawke's Bay. We are over here on the north end of the map. We're going to crush our harvester with a big bud. No, just kidding. The big bud is, well, for now, going to be on seed drill duty. This was a wheat field. It's now going to be sorghum? Sorghum? Yeah, whatever that crop is. You know what I'm trying to say? Right now, though, we do have quite a few amount of people working in that potato field. But let me quickly I don't want to say get rid of this harvester, but move this harvester out of the big bud's way. So money-wise, yeah, I still got that HUD display. It's hard to see. We're up to $125,000 in the bank account. We are selling potatoes like madmen and making like $38,000 per trailer load. So not bad at all. You can fold up, sir. I decided to go with the other plow like we were using now on Mercury Farms, the plow by Kentucky Farmer, just because it's wider, and I could use the Massey Ferguson on the plow. Someone was blocked by something, but they're all moving. So course play with this plow as well, let me get it so we can see it. So this is the plow. Oh great, my grain tank's full. So it was reading it, course play was reading it kind of narrow, so I went to the game description. It said 13.5 meters, so I set course play at 13.5 meters, and I kind of went away and let it do its thing, and I came back and I noticed maybe 13.5 meters. Well, as you can see, course play is not not, I won't say not liking it, but it's not getting it all. But you know, it's going to get good enough. So I said, you know what, just let it go through, because we're putting corn back in this field, so we're going to have to plow it again after the corn anyways. And the T9 has got the cultivator. I was going to have the big bud on the cultivator, but the cultivator, every time with the worker, I keep putting up. So I have to actually fire the worker in order to raise that. Have to raise the outrigger for me to get under. Is that good enough? Yeah, so the cultivator is a 3-point linkage, so the big bud doesn't have that. I know I can buy the dolly for it, but I said, okay, I'll use the T9. That's why I noticed the seed roll. Is this the regular hitch? I said, well, the big bud can go on the hitch. So everyone's getting rotated around. The big bud, I don't know if I'll have for a long time, because with the T9 we can get the same engine that's in the big bud, and the big bud can only go at 19 miles an hour, and obviously the T9 can go just a little bit faster than that. And traveling around a map this size, that's kind of important for me right now. Alright, so you go back on worker, we'll hop out, we'll get in the truck. And the good news for us, like I said before in last episode, the potatoes are going to McDonald's, which is right there. And we can see our plow is actually catching up to our harvester, so we may have to stop that eventually. But I want to get that field turned over, put some corn into it so we can have corn for the pigs. And I'm still not breaking soon enough with this thing. So yeah, we are fine. Well, I shouldn't say money. I was getting ready to say we are fine money-wise. But we're going to be fine to pay off our loan at, well, not pay off our loan, pay the interest on the loan at midnight. We need $50-some-odd thousand. The potato field, yeah, we're going to make more than enough cash to pay that, and maybe pay off some of our loan. We could do that. Already, I'm going to tell you, probably on this map, I don't plan on buying any more fields. Yeah, we got enough. I think we got enough, especially fields this size here. But you can see, you know, we fed our pigs and we've been selling potatoes, and we're not even really halfway through the field. I had the sprayers weed this, which you can see it kind of did an okay job. I think what's throwing everything off are the hills and undulations and the ridges and all that. So that's why we're going to see little strips like this. And we did fertilize it as well. This is our onion field. This is our grass field. I'm running now at ×5 speed just to speed along the daytime, because a map like this and the many fields we got and the position we're in, if I ran at 1 times the speed, I'm always going to have work to do. So the animals will never progress as fast. So we're speeding up time just a little bit for now until we get this potato field taken care of and get some corn into it. But it'll be a couple days before the pigs are completely happy, but you know what, they're happy enough. But money-wise, yeah, we're gonna be just fine. I keep forgetting fields like this size, you're gonna get a lot of harvest, a lot to sell. So it's not that big of a deal. More tractors probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but right now I just want to get some money and maybe pay off some of the loan on the first day or second day, whatever day we're on. So I just thought I'd bring it back for an update. So now up to $152,000. So I'm going to do more harvesting of the potatoes. As you can see, we got a ways to go. This probably won't even get done this episode, really. I'm going to have to stop these workers at some point. And hopefully the big bud's going to put sorghum in this field. Yep, right there, sorghum. I don't know. I'm starting to get this a lot on a lot of fields where they're going over and they're not covering the whole field. Can I enter? Thank you. Yeah, so we're getting like things like this. Let's see, he just went over this and it didn't cover that. So I'm getting like little spaces like this here and there. Which, you know, the fields are big enough, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Unless he starts leaving big spaces, then it's a little bit of concern. But I'm getting patches here and there. Not sure what that's all about at all. I don't know if it's a seedrill or, you know, see like that. He missed that whole, well, not the whole section, but he's missing little spots here and there. And that's not just one field. It's in a few fields already. I'm noticing that. Yeah, see, he's going over here and he's like missing. Is this not actually have no idea. Not really sure what that's all about. So yeah, I'll just see how that goes on. But yeah, we're putting sorghum in this field. I don't even know what sorghum even goes for price, but it doesn't matter. It's a crop we'll harvest and sell. That's a can't feed. The multi-crop is something you can't feed to the animals. So yeah, we're just growing that to see what it's like. I don't remember doing that on the, was it the Pacific Northwest? I had multi-fruit, and I don't remember sorghum being part of it. But anyways, I'm going to get harvesting more potatoes, and I'll bring it back in just a bit. The big bud has finished seeding this field, and, well, it looks like little polka dots here and there. So what I don't get is, like, when I go back over them, it seems fine, but it could be the direction I'm going as well. I just want to get some of these patches so it's not it's not too obvious that it's missing patches. Yeah, I'm not sure what's actually causing that, but I have made up my mind. This is going to be the last time we see the big bud on this map. We are swapping the big bud in. Oh wow, those are some pretty big patches there, aren't they? So if anyone else is playing this map, can you just let me know if you're having some of these issues so I can figure out if it's the map or if it's the modded seedrill I'm using, or is it because I'm using a helper when I'm doing it? Not sure what's causing this issue and why it's like it's just random patches, so I'm not quite sure. But we're trading in the big bud because, like I said, the big bud can only go, what, 19 max speed, I think? And since it can't take 3-point linkage unless you buy the dolly, yeah, I think and we really don't need the big bud since the T9 can have the same engine. So, and now that we got the other plow where we don't need extreme horsepower to pull along the plow. I mean, it was nice using the big bud for a little bit, but it's just not needed, and it's too slow and cumbersome, and it's wide as well, going down the roads. The potato field is coming along. I did stop the Massey Ferguson from plowing the field. We're going to call that good here. The plow caught up to our potato harvester, so I stopped him. The T9 is still going. He hasn't gotten that far yet. So we're going to bring the seedrill back to the parking lot. I think we're just going to call that the parking lot. Because see, this is as fast as the Big Bud can go, and on this map, you need to snap along, be a little bit quicker. And the Big Buzz is a little bit too slow for our liking, so yeah, we got, as you can see, we got $211,000 right now. Also, McDonald's called and said, please stop bringing potatoes. So now we're bringing it to the south, what's that one called here? Where are we? It's going to be way down here. The Southern Mill is where we're going now. That's the best price. Yeah, the McDonald's price has dropped. It could be for a couple reasons. One, we're running at ×5 speed, so prices will change. And two, you know, quantity and demand. So they're getting a lot of potatoes, so the price probably could drop. So I'm going to lumber on back to the parking lot. I'll drop off the Seadrill. We'll bring the big Bud back to the store and tell them they can have it back. Nothing wrong with it. It's doing what it's supposed to, but it's just a little bit too slow for us. So I think I'll see you back at the store. And yes, we're buying another different tractor. All right, back down the store as we take down that stop sign. It's not needed there anyways. There's no traffic except for us. We only got like 2.5 hours on this Big Bud. So hopefully, you know, I'll repair it for $667. Just get a little bit of cash, but $344 sold gives us $554, which, you know, it's gonna do. Luckily, we're still harvesting potatoes, so obviously it is a modded one. Where are we here? What am I looking for? Does anyone know what I'm looking for? Because I'm not quite sure I know what I'm looking for. There it is. The Fendt 1000. So we're going to come right in here. Rear twin wheels. Ooh, narrow. You can take narrows. Interesting. Twin wheels. No, we always go wide tires and weights. Engine. The 517 horse. Global. Yeah, GPS. Of course, we're going to go GPS. So yeah, the price is $388. So actually, we're gonna make some money off of this after we do the paint job here as well. So there we go. There is our Fendt 1000 by, of course, Stevie. Why not? And if you look around the shop, there's only a couple things here. Off camera, I have brought in some of the logging stuff up to the forest, so at some point we'll get to that stuff. So instead of the 19 miles an hour, looks like this guy would do 51. So he's going to get around just a little bit faster than the Big Bud, obviously. Zoom right out back to the parking lot. We're going to go back and check on the potatoes. I'm pretty sure our harvester is getting near full. I'm actually thinking about maybe in the future getting a second root crop harvester, just because when you got that big of a field, having two harvesters going at the same time would be good. But then again, money is just a little bit tight, because if we do that, then we're going to need two truck, another trailer, all that stuff. Am I close enough to fill up with fertilizer? We are. So we're going to prep this up to put some corn in. I think our T9 might be in traffic, which is fine. Well, I mean fine, I mean that's where he needs to be. Can I? No, I'm trying to... Let me in the vehicle. Stop, driver. I'm not going to clear the course, but they just have to stop because we're not that far from the harvester. He's over the hill. Alright, I need my truck because I think he is getting kind of full. I did check on the BGA. The silage is probably at this point somewhere around 70%. It's going to be dark when we get to doing the total mix rations, but we're going to do it before we go to bed. Like I said, the potato field may not get done today. As you can see, we still got a ways to go. But the cash coming in for the potatoes is definitely helping. This actually works out good. I got here just as he's unloading. I wish the helper would remember how high the ramp is on these things. So since time is going by, let me go in here. Potatoes. Oh, the Southern Mill, the price is now up to $4.15. So McDonald's, where's that on the list? McDonald's is way down here now. So it was the highest, now it's the second to lowest. So we'll make this trip together. Let the harvester keep on going. So after we make the delivery, I'm just going to keep waiting. We're just waiting now for the silage to turn over. You are blocked by an object. I'm sure you are. Let me go. There we go. Yeah, so the good news is, money-wise, we're fine-ish. We'll be able to pay for our loan a little bit at midnight. Especially with the amount of potatoes we're going to get out of this field. Yeah, I gotta remember the big fields. Yeah, you're going to harvest quite a bit of money out of them. Especially when it comes to potatoes and well, root crop in general. Yep, there's a stop sign in there. Yes, I've hit stop signs. It happens. Now this sell point with a truck and trailer is just a little snug. It's not bad though, don't get me wrong. But I don't think you want to come in here with a road train. Yeah, so this HUD here that's black during the day, white during the night, I'm not sure I'm liking it too much. Like I said previously, I don't know, did I show this on HAWKE'S Bay in the previous episode? Or it could have been just Mercury Farms. I know it's Mercury Farms. 22, wait. That just says 22,000. Did I have a full trailer here? Southern Mill. I went to the mill station. No. No, you idiot. You're supposed to go to the Southern Mill. Man. Well, there's your problem. Yeah, went to the wrong one. So I went to the wrong one last time. Interesting. Well, you know, I'm Peanut. I'm an idiot. Welcome to my channel. Oh, well. The good thing about this series is, you know, we got $20 million loan. We're just laughing at the money because it's going to come in fast and furious. So it's nothing to be too concerned if I go the wrong sell point once in a while. Anywho, I'm going to, well, the harvester's going to keep harvesting. I'm going to look around and check up on our fields, see if anything needs weeding or I can fertilize anything, get the sprayers up and going. And I think next time I'll see you, it's going to be dark. It's going to be dark pretty soon, actually. Actually, let me just park this here. And like I said, it's actually been a while since I checked on it. I did bring the belt over here. What are we at here? 83% fertilized. So, yeah, it's probably going to be, obviously, a few more hours. It's going to be dark. Hopefully the lights around here are sufficient enough, which should be. We'll have to transport the silage over to our silo at the farm, which is not far. It'll be just one truckload I'll move. And we'll make some total mixed rations for our cows because our cows... Wow, we're getting a lot of pigs already. Wow, okay. Chickens are slowly doing the chicken thing. Yeah, the cows obviously not doing nothing for us other than manure and slurry. And our sheep, yeah, they're making wool. So, yeah, next time I see you, it's going to be dark. So, you know, bring a nightlight. Well, we're back at the bunker. The silo bunker just finished. I literally came over, checked, I'm like, oh, 99%. And I was bringing it back, and just as I brought you back, you probably saw it says, bunker is fermented. So we will uncover this. We got our new Fendt tractor over here with our loading wagon. And, of course, we got our belt system. I shouldn't really call it a system. It's a belt. It's not a system. It's just one of them. So bring it right on over here. Turn it on. I gotta fix that so that doesn't keep coming up. Is it here? There we go. So the potato harvester is still doing his thing over here. That's why we're up to 239? Yeah, 239. But now we're going to go over and make some total mix rations, hopefully. Like I said, we got about 550,000 liters in here. More than what we need for sure. Now this is the upgraded belt system from Stevie, because the pickup area is supposed to be a lot bigger in range. Which it already seems like it is. I will extend this out and get this ready for another trip. But I don't think we're going to need it this evening. Alright, let's spin around and let's get some cows some food. It's been a day and a half. They probably want more than straw and water. As we find our way into the farm. I can't remember if I have the mod to put down lights. It's just a little bit darker around the farm around here in the evening, as you can see. So let me just go ahead and check. And when I bring it back, we'll probably have the John Deere and the Total Mix Rations mixer on the back of it. But let me see if I got the mod for the lights. Well, I do not have the mod for the lights. I don't know if I've ever downloaded. I've seen them. I thought I downloaded it, but anywho, oh, so we got that much hay, silage, forage. It's like, where's my straw? Where is my straw? So right around there, and then we go to hay. Let's throw some hay in there. I think I got to bring up to 38,000 liters. On Mercury Farms, I brought up to 40, and I think it was too much. That's good. Silage can top off the rest. And if I bring it up here, we'll see in a second. Boom, we got a good mixture. And that's the mixture I'm going to stick with on all my maps, I think. Alright, cows. We really want to get the dairy farm up and going here. Oh, good. I'm on the correct side. So this will take a while to unload. I forgot how many cows we bought. I don't think I've ever had this many cows. No. So usually I start with 10 cows a piece, so 40. So I got double the amount of cows. So they're going to take quite a bit of total mix rations. But at least they'll get them going. Get this reproduction rate going. And of course, the moo milk get going as well. So let's see how far this gets me one load, and we can kind of figure out how many we need. Almost empty. Alright, not bad. Oh man, I gotta scroll back down here again. So let's see, probably 4 more loads maybe, something like that. So I'm going to continue on that. If the potatoes need to be done, I'll do that as well. We want to get that field turned over for some corn for the pigs, but I'll bring it back after a few more loads of this, because it's always fun. Yes sir, another load of potatoes, but this time we got to go to the supermarket. No, that's the BGA. Supermarket, as I found out, is right next to the BGA. So first time I've been here. As we scoot around, I would assume it's out back. Yep. Now with the HUD in the upper right hand corner, the white during the night, it doesn't matter where you put it, it shows up really nicely. I kind of laugh at myself now. I think it was like an episode ago. I was kind of weird, like, oh no, we're gonna, we don't have no money for midnight. But now, yeah, we're okay. We're going to be doing fine. The potatoes are bringing in enough cash. And of course, we got that big canola and sunflower field in the north. That's going to be ready for harvest in the next in-game day. So that'll be enough to feed our pigs. and then sell the rest of the crop. Now, like I said, I want to keep like $500,000 in our bank account at all times. So we probably won't pay off any of our loan. Our grass field hasn't started to grow yet, but I'm not concerned about it because it will. Here's our pig farm. I've only gotten one more load of total mixed rations in the cows, but you know, the potato harvester said I'm full. So I'm trying to take care of him. Yep. So I got to get back to the cows. A few more loads of that, and once we get them topped off, we're going to quit the potato harvesting for the evening and go to bed. And wake up in the morning and see what the farm looks like. Well, I just dumped off the third load of total mixed rations, and then I started looking like, wait a minute, how am I doing on hay? Where is it? And we are pretty much out of hay. I really don't have enough to do another batch. I need something like in the area of 20, wow, brain spasm, like 24,000 liters, and I don't quite have that. So, not going to bother with it because, you know, if we come down, look at the cows, you know, they're not bad. 2 more loads would have been good, but this should be good for like 5 days. So hopefully our big grass field is going to be ready to go. But the good news is we got total mixed rations for the cows, so they're going to be at 100% productivity now. So they're going to be really happy. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to go fire our potato harvester worker for the evening. It is getting rather late, and driving around in the dark, yeah, it can be challenging sometimes when you're going really fast because it's hard to see where you're going, obviously. But we're up to $272,000, which is not bad. Where is he? He's going right here. Alright, sir, I thought about maybe letting you go to your full, but you know what? No, we're fine right here the way we are. Turn that off. A day on the farm is over. So it's time to go to bed. I'll see you in the morning. So we're at $272,000. We'll see where we are when we wake up. It's going to be a lot less. Well, morning is here. Almost. We're still above $200,000, which is kind of shocking. Ladies, how you doing? All right, the chickens are starting to come alive. This is what we want to see. You know, a good 11-hour rest. Animal-wise is what we're going to look at. So the pigs, we're up in the 90s, so that's good. They're all doing well there. Chickens, 47. Cows, obviously, you know, not the greatest, but every 61 hours we'll get really 4 cows. But we're going to get some milk. The sheep, doing well as well. That's good, good English. And yeah, the horses. Well, the horses are going to do their thing. What I want to see if I can stop flickering the page. I was like, wait, that's our grass field. No, that's not our grass field. I want to see if our grass field. Yes, our grass field is growing. Yay! This will be crucial for us. We need the hay. This will be pure hay, for sure. I did download. I saw this when I was going through looking for the lights. I need to kind of probably put this down because we get it for the straw, which is a heating plant by Stevie. It just says $15 a day. It takes wood chips, straw, and hay. So the straw, yes, we make tons of straw. The thing is, I don't know how much, you know, it doesn't say how much. So until I put it down, I'm not going to know, but we need to make some cash. If I scroll out here, these are the fields in question. They're still growing, which is good because I was fertilizing it, and it must have been different growth stages because the worker got here and he stopped. Like, why did he stop? I fertilized some more and it wasn't fertilizing. I'm like, oh, so it must be this stage hasn't been fertilized. But yeah, these fields right here, I need to fertilize them so they will be really, really good crops. Is it soybeans or... I forgot what's in here. Canola. Yeah, so what does canola go for? Because I'm getting so used to the prices on hard economy. And canola. 1,300 and sunflowers 1,500 right now. So, well, I mean, those are pretty big fields. And, of course, we got a potato field that we he needs to keep on harvesting that so we can get corn into it so we can feed our pigs, top off our pigs. But finally we got our cow situation under control. We just need this grass field to turn over rather quickly so I can get some more hay, top them off, and leave some hay in storage. And of course, obviously those fields up there in the north, we really want those to turn so we can harvest it, get some cash in. There's a couple things I want to buy. I want to buy the heating plant for straw to see what that does. And also the other mod that we're going to buy. Actually, let's buy it right now because we should have more than enough cash. It's under cars. This is on the mod hub. It's a Rumbler van workshop. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. And since it's a working van, I think we need to make it red so people can see it. And how about some black rims? There we go. And you know what? Since we're buying things, let's go ahead and buy that. Where is it? What's it called again? Yeah, the heating plant. Nope, that's the BGA. Should I do it the BGA or should I pop it in here somewhere? I think we'll just pop it in here. The question is where, you know what, let's just pop it off right on over here. Those are the wrong keys. So we can kind of see how much this stuff goes for. We'll kind of put it like right at the end of our seating area. Good enough. Now if I come in here, does it show me? Shows me the bales. Oh, bioheating, 124. So that's better than 62. So if I ever need to do straw, hay, and or wood chips, yeah, the pricing is better there at the bioheating plant. So we actually may do wood chips at the forestry at some point. Actually, I'm right here. I was going to teleport, but I didn't realize we're next to it. Let's just take a quick look at this thing, and we'll get out of here. We're down to 55,000. Oh, no. But we'll be fine. Those fields up there, I think, will turn to harvest sometime today. So this is the same heating plant that you saw really in 15, 17. Obviously, it's been upgraded a little bit here and there. So now when we do fields with straw, if we got too much straw, we can pick it up now and bring it on here and get some cash for it, which is a lot better than the bale area right now. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. We got a lot of things done. One thing about this map, I got to record a long time just to get some decent footage because the fields are so big. It takes so long to do some harvesting and work. And weeds. Hey, we can see our onions. I got onions. I got some onions for you. All right, so yeah, let's wrap it up, guys. That's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time in Hawke's Bay. But until then, have a good one.